Hi everyone. So sorry, it was a network issue. So I'm back, just so I can continue from where we stopped. I read the scripture, Proverbs 27 verse 23 to 27. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds. For riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure to every generation. The day appeareth, and the tender grass showeth itself, and herbs of mountains are gathered. The lambs are for thy clothing, and the goats are the price of the field. And thou shalt have goat's milk enough for thy food, for the food of thy household, and for the maintenance for thy maidens. You know, the first time I read this particular scripture, the inspiration and the understanding I got is that there's provision for every compartment of your life. You see, when you make money, right, when you impact your economy, you impact the marketplace, it's a major source of revenue. And when you make that income, it also shows you the distribution mechanism, right, for distributing income. I apologize, those of you who joining again. It was a network issue we had, and I'm actually in transit, so I apologize for that break in transmission. All right, so we established that the ministry, business, and career health plan is the compartment of your life where we talk about your relationship with the marketplace, and this speaks to your source of income and impact. It speaks to your source of income and impact. Okay, and so that's pretty much what this is about. One thing again I need to quickly mention here is the fact that the language of the market is value, right? And value is not what you call it. Value is what the market calls it. You know, so this is so important, so crucial. It's so important. All right. The cheapest way to start a business, all right, to get a job, to land your dream job, right, is to find problems, is to identify gaps and bridge it, solve those problems or bridge those gaps. All right. There's no faster way, no smarter way to get things started in business. And in your relationship with the market, just identify that there are myriads of problems, myriad of challenges here and there. And the only way you can go about solving such problems is, you know, when you have done the first four, when you have paid attention to your first four compartments, you know, of the health plan that we talked about over the last 4 weeks. All right. So your ministry, your health, your ministry, your business and career health plan essentially is an offshoot of the investment you've made in your other compartments of life. So your spiritual health plan, your emotional, mental, and intellectual health plan, your physical health plan, and of course your relational health plan. This is what you carry into the marketplace. So if you are not healthy in those other compartments, it will show in your ministry, business, and career health plan. I hope you understand this. And like I said, before we went on the break, before we had a break in transmission, you see, the value you bring to the market to a very large extent is what determines the flow of income that you enjoy. All right, so that's pretty much. And again, I mentioned that you set goals for each of these compartments, and then you build a set of activities or tasks that will help to execute them. All right, so that's pretty much the way it is. So the few questions I just have for you in order to develop an effective ministry, business, and career health plan is: what value are you bringing to the market in exchange for the income and impact you want to make? All right, it's an important question you need to ask yourself. Right, what product do you have that can convey that value or impact? All right, so this is so important. And then what skills do you have? What skills have you developed, right, that can help you, that can make you of value to the market? All right, and then what more can you do? There are 4 principal things to think about whenever we think of innovation, right? Think of how can you make it better? How can you make it faster? How can you make it cheaper? How can you make it faster? All right, those are the key things you look at when you think of innovation and adding value and making a difference. All right, so this is so important, and I personally believe that if you pay attention to these critical areas in your health plan, you will not only be of value and make impact in the market, but it will also come with tremendous revenue. All right, the more of that you do, the more income flows to you. All right, so if you are worried about money, stop worrying about money, start getting worried and start getting more concerned about value. And what exactly is the market calling value is what you should respond to. And let me quickly speak to those who are, passionate people. You have passion. I've been there too, where I was basically pursuing passion, and you see, I say it all of the time, passion without income will lead to frustration. All right, passion without income will lead to frustration. So it's important that you pay attention to the things that can fund your passion and not start with passion. You don't need to like it. Once it is adding value to people's lives, right, and it's generating income, then that's what you should prioritize and not the other way around. I want to believe that this has been helpful. So we come again till I come again next week, Wednesday, same time. Please always remember, winners don't quit and quitters don't win. All right, if you don't have my book, Financial Freedom Master Guide, then I would recommend, if you live or work in Nigeria, I recommend that you call the number 070-8797-0441 to place order and to be delivered to you for free anywhere in Nigeria. And then if you live or work outside of Nigeria, then you can place order on Amazon. It's a phenomenal book I'm very proud of, and I believe it's going to be of tremendous value. If you already have the book and you have not yet read it, then I want to encourage that you go ahead and read that book. All right, this is so important. Again, if you do not have if you have not yet started following me, then do so right away. Follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn, and then you subscribe to my YouTube channel on at Oladipo Clem on all of these platforms. I'm at Oladipo Clem. Make sure you turn on the notification button, so that anytime we drop content on the YouTube channel, you always get notifications. All right, that will be all for today. So till I come your way again next week, have a great month. Bye for now, everyone.